Howdy, howdy, folks. Guess what time it is? It's time to Aether draft, Aether drift. Before we get into this, though, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe. Come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. And if you could do me a super solid, more solid than my stool this morning, subscribe to me on youtube.com/recordplayer1. That'd be great too, because this is likely going up on the youtube.com/dickrecord channel. Link in the description. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. Looks like we're ready already for that. Pack one, pick one. What are we getting? And it looks like we're taking another Agnieszka Rex. I just recorded a draft, or didn't record it rather, and that's the point. But it had one of these, and every time we used the Agnieszka Rex, it felt great. In fact, I already have a playset of these. I'm still taking the Agnieszka Rex. Fantastic card. Amazing combat trick. By far the best card in this pack. I would probably consider, outside of that, Hazard of the Dunes or Stampeding Scurryfoot after that nod. And I don't know, maybe Broadside Barrage or Wreckage Wickerfolk, actually, if I didn't see this. But yeah, we're going to take the Agnieszka Rex, and we're going to be very happy to see it. Okay, so there's a land. There's a Greenbelt Guardian. Love a good Greenbelt Guardian. Fantastic 2-drop. Can give any creature trample until end of turn, and you can always on turn, when you have 4 mana, just exhaust it to make this a 5/5. Wild, incredibly big creature. There's another Broadside Barrage of note, so whoever's in red-blue gonna get paid off really well here. There's also a Beast Rider Vanguard, which is the kind of card that I think you want to have at least 1 or 2 of in this set, simply because you need the card advantage late game. I'm gonna take the Greenbelt Guardian though, because this is also just another card that can help you win a game, right? Let's see. Going on here, we got an Adrenaline Junkie, which seems pretty good. Or we could stay in our lane and take the Run Over. The problem with Run Over, the problem that I have with Run Over, it's a good card. It is a good card, but it doesn't outright destroy something. It's something you have, something you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. There's some big things in green in this format, but there's some really big butts in this format as well. This is a 4/5, you know? Like, this is just a 1/3 for 2. I'm going to take the Run Over because I do want to stay in green for the most part before we pick a second color. There's another Run Over. There's also a Veloheart Bike. Taking removal spells is not wrong. I'm going to take another removal spell, that's all. Fang Druid Summoner. I do like this card. There's also a Boosted Sloop. There's a Endrider Catalyzer, which is a nice 2-mana way to start your engines. I don't care about the max speed payoff at it. This becoming a mana dork is kind of weird. It's like, okay, sure, buddy. It also has a 3/1 can crew vehicles pretty well. See, here's another creature, right? It's a 2/4. Huge butt, has reach, so it blocks those Thopters pretty well. There's a lot of just incidental reach in this format as well. It feels like they've stapled it onto a bunch of creatures that can then go, oh, no, these Thopters aren't getting through, right? I'm going to take the Fang Druid Summoner, and maybe we'll see that really, really big dinosaur, or some of those 3/2s. Okay, so this is interesting. Where are we going now? Because there's nothing for us here. I do like Voyage Home. I haven't played that yet. Intimidation Tactics is also pretty nice. 1 mana. Let me see your hand. No, I don't like that. It's gone. It's exiled, even. Siphon Fuel is also a great removal spell. Well, I say great, but it's only -6/-6. It does gain you some life, though. I'm going to take... Maybe we take the Voyage Home. The Voyage Home. It's a sorcery, too. I don't think I like Push to the Limit. Howler's Heavy is bleh. Starting column is okay. Maybe it is just Intimidation Tactics, because Voyage Home is like nice. Yeah, let's take Intimidation Tactics. That's 2 colors. We're already like deep into green, right? Count on Luck is a spell. It's triple red. That's my main issue with it. Spell Pierces might as well not exist. Scouter is not great. Grim Javelineer is a 3/2 for 3. Howler's Heavy is probably the better card of these two. I don't want to count on Luck because it's just so bad. You play this on like turn 6 maybe, right? Because of the triple red. Howler's Heavy you can cycle away. It does have an effect when you do cycle it, so let's take that for now. There's a Hull Drifter and a Scrap Compactor. I don't mind Scrap Compactor, But Hull Drifter is kind of fun, right? It's a fun big thing. Draws you 2 cards. That's all I care about, really. I don't like Burner Rocket that much. Clamorous Ironclad mostly gets cycled. Scrap Compactor, I think it's a good card still, but I'm going to take the Hull Drifter because you can't talk me out of drawing 2 cards here. Ticket Tortoise exists. There's another Howler's Heavy. Let's take that. And we might be in green-blue. And green-blue is not the artifacts deck, I'll tell you that much. Still, though, a Gearseeker Serpent's not terrible. It's a 5/6 for sometimes 7, sometimes 6, sometimes 5. But I think it's more correct to take the Swiftwater Cliffs in case we end up splashing for something interesting. I could take an Aether Jacket. I don't like that this, even though it has Flying and Vigilance, just dies to a bunch of the Thopters. It is itself a Thopter, and you could sacrifice to destroy another target artifact, but only at a sorcery speed. Is it better than Ticket Tortoise? It's more evasive. Let's take that instead. See, people don't like white in this format. They do not like white in this format. This is a fine creature, right? It can make the race that much harder for your opponent to go, but like the white cards go last. There's a starting column. I'll take that. There's a Debris Beetle, kind of like that. There's a Spike Shell Harrier though. I think we have to take the Harrier. It's just such a good card. It bounces something. It's the blue shell, right? So it bounces something. It reduces their speed by 1 if it's greater than every other player's speed. All right, so like let's say they actually managed to hit speed 4. You go like, nah, you're speed 3 now, and also your biggest thing back to your hand. Yeah, this is a huge tempo swing. I think I like it a lot. Other things that I like in here are Midnight Mangler, and that's about it. Hazard of the Dunes. I do like that one. Nice mana sink for late game. But yeah, Spike Shell Harrier was like the card from that pack, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, it is still a good card. What's a Lifecraft Engine? Choose a creature type. Creatures you control the... Okay, so the problem with that, and we're going to take the Elvish Refueler, is that we don't have one type of creature. We have 2 pirates, 2 seal... 2 seals? What? What's a sea? Oh, it's these guys. These Howler's Heavies. Elvish Refueler is amazing. This allows us to keep activating exhaust abilities during our turn. Well, as long as you haven't activated an exhaust ability this turn, right? So you can make the Greenbelt Guardian a 5/5, and then the next turn make it an 8/8, right? I think we like the Elvish Refueler. I would take the Lifecraft Engine, but that's really for like a tribal deck, and very specifically, I think the tribal deck in this format is either zombies or goblins, and we're not zombies or goblins right now. There's a Trinket Mage. I could see myself taking that. There's also a Gibrick Omnivore. I could see myself taking the Trinket Mage because we have 2 targets for it, the Hull Drifter and the Spike Shell Harrier. And I like that. I like having multiple targets for the Transit Mage. I keep calling it Trinket Mage. It's Transit Mage. It's transit. But you want to have these cards that get you that kind of card advantage. So yeah. And yes, we do have a Fang Druid Summoner. So we're going to want some Gibrick Omnivores, but this is like card advantage because it gets one of these 2. And if we can get like some 4 mana artifacts, that would also be great. So I'll take that. Ghost Surveyor. Ooh, okay. So this is Stampeding Scurryfoot. I will not turn this away. This is a fantastic creature. It's a 1-drop. That's also... It gives you something to do with your mana on turn 4. It gives you something to do with your mana on turn 5. It gives you something to do with your mana late game, right? It adds 2 bodies to the battlefield. I will take this. I'm very actually happy to see this. We might not be playing the starting column in the Swiftwater Cliffs, depending on what we end up picking up for splashes. There's a Necro Regent. That's pretty cool. Veloheart Bike's like interesting, but it doesn't add enough to the board. I will take this little Stampeding Scurryfoot. He's a very cute little guy. There's another Runover. There's a Gearseeker Serpent. We passed up one of those earlier. And I think I'm in for one now because we have the Spike Shell Harrier. We have the Hull Drifter in like the 5-drop slot. And I think we're going to look for like another artifact or 2 for the Transit Mage to just grab out of the deck. So let's grab this Gearseeker Serpent. If we pay 6 or even 5 mana for this, this feels really good. And making it unblockable is like also a thing, right? It's a thing that you can do. Okay, so let's see. Nothing great here, unfortunately. There's a carrion cruiser, which I do sort of like. It mills you for 2, and then like you get to return something from your graveyard to your hand. There's a Glitch Ghost Surveyor, which probably is the pick here. It's the only card that I think we're going to have that starts our engines. I don't want another 5-drop, especially not the Alacrian Jaguar, so we'll take this Wind Drake. Not be the most happy about it, but it exists. I could take a camera launcher in this deck specifically because we do have, what's it called, Elvish Refueler. So this gives you inevitability, right? If you can't do anything else, you could at least keep making a Thopter army with this. So I will take this. It plays pretty well with the Refueler. There's a Keen Buccaneer. Again, just the exhaust ability here, allowing you to loot a card away. Grow this ever so slightly, but then also try to draw into some action, I think is going to be very useful in this deck. It's another 3, which I'm not thrilled about. God, there's so many. There's so many. I'm going to take the Pace Setter Paragon, but I don't think we're playing it. There's so many cards. I think we're, whatever our color is being cut off. I'm going to take this Aether Jacket, but I don't think we play it. This Spike Spitter might be interesting. I don't know if it's worth splashing for. There's a Velo Heart Bike. I'll take that, but I don't think we're playing it. Oil Gorger can go to the side. Yeah, I don't think we're playing this Velo Heart Bike unless we very specifically need fixing for something, right? It's probably not going to be the Spike Spitter, but we took that because that was like a very good card in that color. And a Skybox Fairy. Wow, that's terrible. Boommobile. Oh, come on! Damn it! Okay, so I think we just take another Greenbelt Guardian. It's a great 2. We're very far from red, unfortunately. It's double red, too. It's not single red. It's actually really hard to cast. This is a great card, though. It enters. You can use it to fireball your opponent down, right? Or sometimes you just remove something that's, like, moderately small. Let's see. Greenbelt Guardian. We're going to take that. It's a nice 2, right? Diversion Unit's also fine. Sometimes it just mana leaks something. It's more like a Spell Pierce, but it's also an artifact, a 2-drop artifact. But we're going to take that. Ooh, Autalk Mammoth. That's very nice, actually. Wouldn't mind a Guidelight Optimizer, but this as a 6 that's a fine 6, actually. And this can give us some inevitability. Attacking with a 5/5, sometimes their board can't deal with it. And then when it enters, it already gets you that first 3/3. If you could attack with this again, getting a second 3/3 is going to be pretty huge. I think you need this kind of grindy inevitability engine in this deck, or in this format. So we're going to take the Autalk Mammoth. Again, Guidelight Optimizer is probably the kind of card that we do want some of in this deck. There's a Memory Guardian. Has affinity for artifacts. We can grab it with the Transit Mage. It might cost less because of the transit, because of its affinity. It's one of those cards too that like you feel really good about grabbing with the Transit Mage because sometimes it does just cost 2 or 3. So yeah, let's grab this Memory Guardian. Let's see. Stall out. There's a Gibrick Omnivore, which plays well with the Fang Druid Summoner. We have 1 Thornwood Falls. But yeah, the Gibrick Omnivore at least makes the Fang Druid Summoner that much better. Again, I would love that 9/7 creature, but I think that one goes pretty early. There's also another Run Over, which I'm not thrilled about here. We already have 2. There's a Guidelight Pathmaker. Jesus. Alright, so I think we could take a Sky Streak Engineer because it's another exhaust creature that with the Elvish Refueler can become an inevitability engine. So happy to see a nice flying 2-drop. Another Keen Buccaneer, or there's a Spectral Interference, and I think let's cut this Intimidation Tactics and this Spike Spitter. I think the Spectral Interference might just be better here. Right, just as a tempo play, just like, oh, that gone. No, I don't want to deal with that. You kidding me? Get that out of here. Spectral Interference, come on board. Nice 2. Flood the engine. There's also a Venom Sac Lagak. And Venom Sac Lagak makes the runovers that much better. And so that's why we're taking it. A Death Touch creature just going, get out of here. Another Skystreak Engineer, perfect for this deck, actually. Bestow Greatness is interesting. We already have a combat trick, but I will take it. I don't think we're playing it. Guidelight Optimizer Wield. Wow, okay. I was about to take the Scrap Compactor, but this Guidelight Optimizer Wield. No, we definitely take that. Nothing for us here. Stall Out is playable in the deck. It also can cycle away for 2. This is playable, but we're not playing it. I actually don't mind this deck. We don't have anything like too wild though. We just need to make sure we curve out and hit our opponent and make sure that they lose the game before we do. We have 22 creatures. Let's see. So let's look at our T-Cree. All right, so I kind of wish we had one of those 4-drop ones, but this is fine. Howler's Heavy, not thrilled about. I don't like Aether Jacket. I think that's an easy cut. Transit Mage, we have 1, 2, 3 targets for Transit Mage. I think that's going to be fine. I think our top end's really good too. What's our removal suite look like? We have 1 counter, cutting the starring column. I don't think we need the bike either. We don't need this Bestow Greatness. We have 2 runovers, a Stall Out. Okay. A Stall Out. No! You know, I sometimes... Okay. Interference. Runover. Stall Out. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, we don't need the cliffs, actually. But we could probably use, like, another... I want to say green source, actually. 1 more green source. We have to cut some cards, though. That's in the yes column. We want to keep that. That's as well. We like the Rangers. We like the Engineers. We like the Optimizer. The Glitch Ghost Surveyor starts our engines, but that's the only payoff for starting our engines, right? So we can cut that. Howler's Heavy. Probably do not need 2 of those. But at the same time, it's just the body, right? It's just the 3... What a fat butt, by the way. It's just the body, but we're going to cycle it mostly. As a combat trick, maybe we can cut 1. And then the Asgonosaur is most likely a combat trick as well. Harrier is great. Memory Guardian's great. Okay. So we need to cut 1 more card. Is it just the other Howler's Heavy? Is it just the other Howler's Heavy? It might be. It doesn't necessarily do anything specific to this deck. It has more text, so the Fang Druid Summoner... It makes the Fang Druid Summoner actively worse. I like that the Fang Druid Summoner can get the cart out of the graveyard. I do wish we had that 9/7 giant dinosaur. I would have loved to have one of those. The only thing that it really works with is this Gibrick Omnivore. I think we have a lot of mana sinks such that I can actually get rid of the Howler's Heavy. I don't think we're going to use that. So green-blue, 40 cards, 40 Nutso cards. Let's do this. Here's our first opponent. We're playing... What's the green-blue combination again? I'm so sorry. This looks fine, actually. The Fang Druid Summoner can get us the 2/2, the 3/2 rather. So this is going to be quite alright. Oh no, they're starting their engines already. I'm being bullied. I am being bullied. Oh god. This might be a quick one, folks. Yup, sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Bonk. Please play a 4-drop. No 4-drop. Okay, we have to add to the board, so... Here's the Keen Buccaneer. Buccaneer. This might be... Again, this might be a quick one. Reckless Velocitor. Okay. Yeah. Just go for it. Do it! Do it! This puts them at max speed already. Do it. Do it. Or it's about to put them at max speed. Yep. It's gonna be a 4-2. There's no way they don't... Huh. I actually just wanna... But then... Because we're still gonna take 2 damage as opposed to like 4. Let's get rid of that now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play the Fang Druid Summoner next turn. Collision Course. Okay. Interesting. Because I cannot cast both this turn, I'm just gonna play the Fang Druid Summoner. Have a big old butt out here. Search my library. Get my Gibrick Omnivore. See, if we had the other one, we could have played it next turn. And that would have been, like, huge. Unswerving Sloth. Sloth? Sloth! I guess we're gonna have to settle for a Gonosaurus Rex. Right? Sure. I'll trade. Bonk. Okay, so there's the Transit Mage. We'll have an 8/8. We're gonna stabilize here. We're going to stabilize, folks. Leonin Surveyor. So that's what the... Okay, exile, draw a card. That can attack, but it can't... Yeah, see? They see it too. Okay, so we play this. I think the correct thing to do is play the Transit Mage and the Camera Launcher. Or maybe we just play the Omnivore and the Engineer for now. And leave up the Spectral Interference. No attacks right now, because this holds that back. And we're going to leave up the Spectral Interference so that they can't cast anything stupid. I can't deal with another Sloth. It's +2/+0, right? Yeah. Oh boy. It's a 7/5. Let's see if this is the combat trick that kills us. They're attacking like it is. They're attacking like it is. Please don't be it. Please don't be it. Ah, come on. Okay. That sure do be sucking. I don't know what else to do here. Needed a removal spell there. Transit Mage. Do we Transit Mage here? No. I think we Launcher. Let's get in with this thing. End turn. Because we could activate Launcher and then... oh no, I'm not dealing with 2 of those. Get out of here. Get right out of here. I am not. I can't believe they have 2. I actually can. Actually. Are we just friggin' dead? We might actually just be friggin' dead. Yeah, alright, good game. Concede. Oh my god. That was a lot. That was a lot, and they just curved out, right? They just had a good curve through Battlefield. We needed something to remove the Unswerving Sloth with, and we tried to make them blink, and they just had it. They just top-decked Pedal to the Metal, and I was like, okay, cool. That's great for you. Oh, here's our next opponent. We're 0-1. Going into round 2. Hopefully we don't get run right over like last time. We can keep this. We turn 1. Scary Foot. Mangler, okay. Engineer. No attacks. I think that next turn we're going to play the Buccaneer. Buccaneer diversion unit. Okay. Interesting. They could attack with this. I don't think that that's wise. I also don't think it's wise for me to attack with this, so let me not do anything here. No attacks. It might be more wise to play the Keen Buccaneer here. So let's do that. Just to add to the board. Opponent's deep in the tank for that one. That's strange that they put that away. I guess they just wanted something to do with their mana? I don't know, folks. I guess I could attack with both. What are the chances? I don't think that there's an instant speed bounce in this format. So let's attack with both. Okay. Agnieszka. I'm about to get yelled at by this cat. Ooh, okay. Well, we still draw. Okay. And we bonk him. That was pretty good. And we hit our land drop, so next turn we could just send... We can't really just send this in, actually. This thing being a 2-mana 3/3. Again, I've said it before. This is gonna do work, right? Howler's heavy, sure. Are they gonna do it? Seems strange. Okay. This diversion unit's gonna be... no blocks here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll play this. I think we do play this. I'm gonna keep this forest in my hand. Actually, no, we're not gonna leave that up. We're just going to play this, play that. I'm not gonna... Maybe we do attack here. No, no attacks here. I think I need to not have them hit me with the diversion unit. They are leaving up the one mana for the diversion unit, which is kind of funny. Thunderhead Gunner. Okay, so that's like a problem. Or it can be. Mainly because of the reach. It also allows them to just pitch cards to it. This game just became a lot longer. Sure. No blocks here. There's no reason to block. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can attack with this and they would have to... Oh, no, because the Greenbelt Guardian gets eaten by these two. Yeah. This has trample. I guess I could just play... maybe the best thing for me to do is just play the Hull Drifter. And draw two? Or I could play this and get the other thing. Let's play this. Get the 3/2. And then... I don't even think we have to play that right now. Yep. Search my library. There's my 3/2. Okay. I could leave up activation of Keen Buccaneer. Or we could just play this dork. I think we want to just keep hitting our land drops here. We don't attack with the Thunderhead Gunner in existence, right? But we do have to be very well aware that the diversion unit, we do have 2 blockers for it, but the diversion unit can monument to endurance. Okay. That draws them extra cards off of this stupid thing. Alright, so... Is it a counter spell? If they have the 2-mana counter spell, this is like the time. Oh, okay, good game. I will take that. Here's our next opponent. We're 1-1, heading into round 3 with Simic Exhaust, which probably smells terrible, actually. We go first. I can keep this. I think we play the Guidelight Optimizer first. I think. Next turn we can Refueler? Opponent's really thinking about killing that. They might have the Locust Spray. Oh wow, okay. Sure. Yeah, this is the best use of my mana. Just play the Refueler. Could use another green source, clearly. Opponent is an Abzan with a Daring Mechanic. Okay. Hammer Launcher. We could activate this at instant speed, so... Summer, don't start. Play the Camera Launcher.
What do you want, Furball? I'm in the middle of something. You need to stop. Okay? Be quiet. Behave.
Alright, opponent plays that. They get a free attack here with the Daring Mechanic. Wonder what they could be playing. Broodheart Engine. Okay. Play that. I guess we have access to just play this. And then I'm gonna play this. Because next turn we just make another one of those. No attacks. Because this is also an engine by itself. The Camera Launcher. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. They didn't even attack first. Okay. Let's play this. We'll get a, search my library for a 3/2 Gibberbit Omnivore. Okay. We played, I can't say we played into that. You do kind of need to play cards, right? Ooze Patrol. Okay, that's a 4/4? 5/5. Okay. Let's see. Play this. And I think we play the Sky Streaker. We need to get in. I think we play the Gibberick Omnivore. No attacks right now. The Ooze Patrol is going to be a problem, obviously. Sure. Target creature or vehicle. Okay. Sure. No blocks. Because that's like a 5-mana swing. Oh, are they... Okay, that's strange. I want to say that that's strange. Do I just send the Skystreak Engineer in? I don't think we do, right? I think we just, like, wait. No attacks, end turn. They can get it back with the stupid Broodheart engine, which is a problem. The Aether Spark. They can't... I can't let them have that, unfortunately. Sure. Pass. Block like this. Run it over with that. Okay. next, I think we yeah, we could attack with this. If they block, we just pump it. Sure. This is looking bad though.
What's the matter, Summer? Don't just stare at me like that. Come here. Come here. Come here, bad girl. Come here. You be a girl? You be.
She's like, I'm not a bad girl. I was like, yeah, the hell you ain't. So the Venom Sac Legac's gonna be pretty good here, I want to say. Because they could activate that to get, what's it called back? Rise from the Wreck. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Gets a 3-2. That's Scries for 2. All right. Okay. Oh, and they can't play the other one. Yeah, we just swing here, right? And then we Guardian. And I think we just, exhaust this. Getting their upkeep, surveil. So I think that they wanted that because otherwise they wouldn't keep it, right? Mm-hmm. That's pretty big. Oh no! It's okay. Sure. That hurts, but what are you gonna do, right? Legac. Target a creature I control and a creature opponent controls. Kill it again. You can get it a third time. Hit him. Abba dubba. Each one. What? From your hand. Sure. Oh, do I block this? I don't think we block this. I could just leave up Skystreak Engineer. Sure. Okay, next. I mean, not Skystreak Engineer. Fang Druid Summoner. Just attack like that, and turn. Okay. Let's see. Whatever that is, better be cool. Like, that's not even good. What they just did. Okay, so next. Attack in the air. Kind of dug our way out of it. It's not helping that we're not unturned. That we haven't that we've drawn so many lands rather. Yep. And Broodheart Engine's fantastic. Okay, it's another land. Oh wow, it's a Sunmare. Jeez. Okay, that's a problem. Because this gets a thing, right? Okay, so I'm gonna attack first with this thing. We're gonna get our Gear Seeker Serpent, and our Serpent has gotten its gears sought. I don't know if that matters. So if they have a what's it called, like a banishing light type effect, they can just grab it with the Sunmare. Yep. Sure. But this definitely like adds to their board. It gets a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. Okay. Yeah. 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna block like this. That might be what they want. I'll block like this. If they have that Death Touch Indestructible trick, this is where they have to use it. Oh, that puts me at 1. Whoops. Why does this have trample? Oh, that's why. Okay. Ovia. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's another 1/1. Sure. Jesus. Okay. Play this. Play the drifter. We might have to be on like super defense because they could just swing out right here. Yeah. No, they just swing out here. I'm dead. I should have blocked with the Gear Seeker Serpent. Good game. Dude. You know what though? I pegged them as having a combat trick. Maybe I was supposed to double block. Alright, here's our next opponent. We're 1 and 2 going into round 4 with Simic Exhaust, which sounds very, very smelly. We're going first. This seems fine. The Spike Shell Harrier could be played a turn earlier, in fact, if we play our cards right. But I am going to play this Skystreak Engineer first. Okay. It's the Lightning Strike. Okay. Air Response Unit. Okay, so I think we just bounce that to their hand. And hope to draw another green... Oh, we have another green source. Hope to draw another land. Pride of the Road. Okay. Play this. If I play this and get it... What's it called? This doesn't help us cast any of those, so... No attacks. End turn. Sure. Let's counter that. This thing being a 2/5 is like really annoying. And they have a Glory Heath Lynx. Sure. Oh. Haha. There's our boy. I guess we could trade him for something stupid. This Fang Druid Summoner has become very not good here. No? Okay, sure. Skystreak Engineer. In the air. In the air! Okay, so no attacks. If I had a land, that would have been nice, actually. Cycling? Sure. Ooh. That engine's flooded, baby. Does this have trample? It does not. Okay. It saddles for 5. Our Skystreak Engineer, at the very least, has the ability to be... Uh-oh. What are we doing? What are we doing? For 5. It's a 5/4. Dynamite Driver. Okay. Sure. Transit Mage, what do we get with you? If I get the 4/5? The 3/4 rather, the Memory Guardian, it costs 1, 2 less, right? 1, 2. We have, that means we have 7, and then we can tap this for 8. That seems like a good play, actually. But first, I'm going to attack with the Skystreak Engineer. Yeah. Let's play this. Get the 3/4. Take action. Memory Guardian. Play the 3/4. I think that's one of my better plays in this deck. Right field glider, sure. Sure. I'm gonna trade this Gibrick and this Transit Mage for that. And if they have some sort of combat trick, so be it. And if not, we get the Gibberick back with the Fang Druid Summoner. Pride of the Road. Oh boy. Alright. I'll play that. I think we just play this out. Go wide. End turn. This saddles for 5, so we could saddle it with the Optimizer. Ah, come on. Don't just have an Aether Spark. I hate this thing so much. I hate this thing so much. Yeah, they could put it on there and then... okay. Sure. Sure. Yep, now it's a 2-2. It hits me for 2. Oh, what? Excuse you? That's silly. Why'd you do that? Like that. It's a 2-2. Makes another 3-3. Get that inevitability going. I think they're going to want to block some of this. We don't necessarily have like a combat trick in our hand right now, right? But I think that this is worth it just to add enough to the board. That's going to feel real bad for them. We could choose to not kill the Dynamite Diver so that they don't kill our Guidelight Optimizer, and I think that that's correct. Because these Prides of the Road are actually, if they reach maximum speed, they're going to be a problem. Yeah, very far from that. Let's just kill the Pride. Sure. And then I'm going to get the Fang Druid Summoner out to then search my graveyard, grab my Gibberick Omniboy, play our Omniboy. You could cash that in right now to draw 2 cards. Might be the correct thing to do. If it -5s to draw 2 cards, yeah. I think that's the correct thing to do. Especially because they're not getting in with the... Scry 2, that's pretty good. Sure. Lots of lands there. Okay. Next, we're gonna attack with these 2. Yeah. I'm gonna actually activate this. And end my turn there. I'm holding on to this land because we have a looter in the deck. Okay. Do we just swing out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, but this gains them life, right? So... I see myself profitably attacking now, because that gets this thing killed. So yeah, just the flyers. Sure. Land go. There's like some choppiness to my machine right now, and I don't understand what that is. Alright, good game. Opponent kind of ran out of gas, and they did get a little flooded. Ah, here's our next opponent. We are 2-2 with Simic Exhaust. We're also 1 win away from gold. That'd be nice to hit gold. This does look keepable. We only have 1 green card, so let's keep this for now. We can leave up the interference. And we are going first, so we're kind of on the aggression part. Okay. Cool. Need a green source. What did I just say? This is how we lose. Sure, cycle that. That's fine. I'll counter that. I'll play this. I'll play this. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I can exhaust this to make a flyer, which that doesn't care about. They're gonna get... Oh god, please don't get the giant Tyrannosaurus. Okay, that's fine. Hey, a green source! Okay, so... Let's play this. No attacks. Opponents hit their 5th land. Wow, rude. Rude. Just very rude. Don't how could you do that to us? I'll block. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I consider that a good card, but sure. Yep. Okay. 5. Doesn't feel good. Alright. We've also had, like, the worst draws I've ever seen in this deck. So there's that. The only thing... Sure. The only thing that could save us... Not save us, but which would feel okay would be if we very specifically got a green source. We did not. Okay. This guy sure does trade with everything here. So... let's go with this guy, I guess. The burner rocket's probably coming in. We're probably trading the gibberick omnivore for the burner rocket. What a series of incredibly bad draws. Was I supposed to not block back there? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna block like this because that's a real creature, and that has trample regardless. So, Rocketeer boost buggy. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so good. Yay. Yay. Alright, End Rider Catalyzer, sure. Can I cast this? And yes, I can. I could make this 5/5 next turn, and that'll feel okay. Then I can, I guess, attack with this thing to then make another token. Okay. It's a 5/2 with Trample. Sure. Make a treasure token. And we block like this. Take 2. Sure. Alright, max speed now. They might have something cool. I'm gonna cast this. Gonna make him huge. Saddle. Make a 3/3. Oh boy, we have our work cut out for us, folks. This Guidelight Optimizer could make this Gear Seeker Serpent cost a little bit less, but I think I'd rather just draw a land here. Sure. Pyrewood Gear Hulk. Excuse me, what? Gains Vigilance and Menace? Oh, am I just dead? I am just dead. What just happened? I looked away for a second. How did it get haste? Where did the haste come from? Vigilance, Menace. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Where did the haste come from? Oh, okay. God, I'm on Cat Raceway. Okay. Yeah, Jesus. I felt like we were this close. It felt like we were this close to stabilizing. And then Pyrewood Gear Hulk. Goodbye. Oh, God. Oh, my. All right. Sure. Leave match. We got bonked. Holy crap. And I guess that's like unfortunately an issue with this deck. There's just it's a lot of value, but there's no like, oh hey, so surprise, take a bunch of damage, right? There's a lot of value here, but there's no oh, this suddenly wins us the game. We didn't get to assemble anything with the Elvish Refueler plus like exhausting something multiple times. We didn't get to do that, unfortunately. That would have been nice. It is what it is. I do like this deck, but yeah, every other deck that we lost to was doing something incredibly explosive. So that'll happen. But if you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe, come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord, and I will see you all next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Have a wonderful evening, folks.